innings is something to behold too. He is 12 clear of the next closest pitcher, so he is an old-time throwback horse, and he takes the ball this Sunday afternoon as the Marlins faces Brandon Nimmo to start. 0-1 pitch on the way is taken low in 1996, and therefore a strike.
You saw a lot of times that soft contact is on the ground. His last start against the Angels, though, I've never seen him do that before.
No, he was revved up. Three-two pitch from Sandy to Nimmo. There's a ground ball right at Miguel Rojas. The first ground ball out of the day goes 6-3. McCann, however, who also left the game with some side tightness, he's been placed on the injured list. And Patrick Mazeika has been recalled. So that's the roster move today for the Mets. The Mets team at 53-32 at the start of play. Canna grounds one foul over the first base bag.
He's on top. He's on top of everything.
That one misses low.
Saw Sandy coming out. I said to myself, that's what they look like.
That's what they look like.
That's
great
what they
line.
look like. Bus.
3-2 pitch to Canna. Bouncer. Wendell gets to it, gets rid of it quick. The Marlins had the shift on, so it was a long way to go for Wendell. With 5 homers, 14 RBIs against the Marlins this year. That one at 98, up and in. Ultimately winning in extra innings.
He has been a Marlin killer this year, Lindor, and it didn't really matter who. And 6 ribbies. You don't see them numbers very often.
No, I'm starting to think that Lindor's pretty good.
He's special.
2 balls, 1 strike. Foul back.
98 with that heater.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on the slider. Where he's gone at least 7 innings in all of those starts. First pitch to Alonso is lifted foul right side.
Hey.
Alonso out to left. Birdie gets there. That one misses for ball 1. McNeil in right. 2 for 7 against the Marlins this series. Can't catch up with 97 right there. But a relatively even split of balls and strikes as this one is fouled back, and it's 2-2.
He's thrown these, which is about 90-91 and lethal. Little excuse me swing there by McNeil.
2-2. Swing and a miss. 89. That was a slider upstairs.
Yep.
It's starting at first base today. Alonso the DH for New York. On a hop, Mickey Rowe. 1-2-3 inning for Alcantara. All-star starter at second base, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Third of the Mets order here, Escobar, Guillorme, and Nido. And misses upstairs. Mentioned that Sandy on Tuesday night went 8 innings, no walks, no runs, and double-digit strikeouts. Escobar with a fly ball out to center field. It'll be Sanchez underneath it to make the catch. That's the thing about Sandy, is he just Luis Guillorme.
And Sandy has 3 above average pitches. Usually if you have 1 above average pitches, you can compete in the big leagues. If you have 2, and that's exactly what Sandy has, and that's exactly what he does. He dominates.
Where if you don't get him early, oftentimes you don't get him at all. But Guillorme gets him right here for a base hit the other way. First hit for the Mets this afternoon. A 1-out knock for Nido in the 9 spot for the Mets. Takes a strike at the bottom of the zone. Nido had the double that tied the game yesterday in the 10th inning.
Good job at shutting down the running game.
To first, Cooper steps on the bag, creates a tag play, and Miggy applies the tag. Stuck with the throw. This will still come to South Florida a couple more times this year. Brandon Nimmo. Or in this case, second base. That was Anderson on the shift to make the play. That one's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball against the shift this time for Canna. Marlins had him swung around to the left side, so Canna is aboard.
Let's take a look at against Sandy.
Best coverage in the game. That was the T-Mobile coverage cam showing you one of the 2 strikeouts for Sandy today. At 15-game stretch. Taken inside.
Here's where, as a hitter, you dial in for your ready for your fastball as a hitter because he's got a lot of velocity. He went changeup.
Split of those pitches, right? He doesn't just throw 2 pitches at a total of 80%. Then he's got 4 other pitches.
Ground ball rate this year, which is amazing. 57%.
This one popped up. Miggy having to deal with the sun. Waves off Birdie in left. And Birdie comes in. Didn't hear him.
Ugh. My goodness.
Lined into left field. A base hit for Alonso.
Chokes up on that bat.
Taken high. Ball 1. McNeil struck out swinging back in the second inning.
And 69%.
McNeil down the left field line, but that will sneak foul. And foul back. Inning. 1-2 to McNeil. Now towards center. Sanchez makes the catch, and the inning is over.
And stay on this backside. Before, when he had a little bit more of a closed stance, he said his first movement was flying open, but now he's able to the breaking ball and hit the ball harder with more consistency. Buck Showalter also noticed a difference. He said it looks like he's just able to swing the bat a little better. He's hitting the ball for this Mets team so far. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out in the second inning as he grounds out yet again to Sandy Alcantara for the first out of the 5th. So hopefully Sandy able to.
Good character guy, Dom Smith.
It's a nice little nugget there by Kelly documenting the fact that he's opened up his stance, because one of the things that I mentioned where you have both eyes focused on the pitcher. Sometimes when you have that closed stance, you're not able to do so.
Fly ball center. Sanchez makes the catch.
Fortitude, he is just legit, man. He's a beast. Must see TV.
And right now,
All-Star game, but Sandy.
Yeah, it's an interesting conversation to have as Guillorme has his second base hit. He's got half of the hits against Sandy this afternoon. But I have a hard time going against Sandy, who gets the ground ball here. Wendell scoops it up, and the inning is over. Works around the base. And that will send it your way. We assume it was on that collision with Birdie. But you know what happens when you assume? Sometimes you're wrong. Nimmo fouls it back. 0-2.
The glove was definitely up there, but it looked like the elbow got him too.
Bouncer. That's Anderson with the bobble, and then he's got no play.
Can't give these guys free outs.
Stolen bases as a club for the Mets. Marlins are more than twice that, leading baseball with 68. And taken low. 2-0 pitch to Canna. That misses. 3 balls and no strikes. A rare 4-pitch walk. And the Mets have 2 on. Sandy deals to Lindor. In off the plate. That's taken low, and that's 6.
Right here, away from Lindor, get a ground ball in the double play.
Was a strike. Was the sink. Gets the ground ball. Wendell steps on the bag, throws to first, double play.
Thank you very much.
Huge.
I'd much rather attack Alonso than McNeil in the on-deck circle.
Okay, why is that?
Well, because he'll swing and miss a lot. Big Pete, he'll strike out too. He's a good hitter, don't get me wrong. He's having a wonderful year. He's in the MVP conference. Wants to slap the ball somewhere.
Pop backing out of play, and Sandy's in front 0-2. Out of the jam here in the 6th inning.
Yeah.
Taken high. That one at 100.
Yeah, that's what we call for.
1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Cooper makes the catch. Sandy gets the double play. Center. Fouls it straight back. As Sandy gets ready to bring home an 0-1. Got a piece of Stallings. So to pop up. And now McNeil pushes one up the third base line, but foul.
Good idea by McNeil. It's a gutsy play to try to.
Tom Smith. Ball 1. Smith today.
Good slider there thrown by.
1-1. Taken outside. Today. Again, not one of those high strikeout days, but it's never really his main concern.
Not trying to strike out everybody. If he did, he could accomplish that.
But he strikes him out on some kind of. 2 outs, and here is Escobar. Top of the zone, 1-1. Outside. And a bouncing ball right side. Going to be Wendell. Shovels, but can't get the out.
Iggy Rojas do that a few times this year.
Up high for a ball, 1-1. Just got word on the condition of Miguel Rojas. Neck tightness. The restand before the Midsummer Classic. Slap foul, 1-2.
Hold some a little longer and then deliver the baseball. That way the base runner never is able to get it.
1-2. Base hit up the middle. Guillorme, 3 hits today against Sandy. And the Mets have 2 on and 2 out in the 7th.
And Guillorme has the
fouled away, 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Birdie's got it, and Sandy's through 7 for the 12th time in a row. We're scoreless heading to the 8th.